Wow, what a week it's been for the Progressive Conservative Party of Ontario. I'm going to mirthfully recap the unintentionally humorous week that was and explain why the voting process in terms of choosing the next leader might be a not so elaborate trap for frontrunner Doug Ford. The saga of the PC Party of Ontario, which should not be confused with Alan Moore's superb saga of the Swamp Thing, began with one hell of an impromptu press conference in which ex-PC leader Patrick Brown, denied allegations of sexual impropriety.
A couple hours ago, I learned about troubling allegations about my conduct and character, and I'm here tonight to address them. First, I want to say these allegations are false, categorically untrue, every one of them. I will defend myself as hard as I can with all means at my disposal.
Brown vowed to come into work the next day, business as usual, but within hours of giving that presser, and with his own team deserting him en masse, Patrick had this to say.
That's all, folks.
Not exactly as illustrated, of course, as the tagline goes. Meanwhile, for the incredibly unpopular Premier Kathleen Wynne and her caucus, they just couldn't believe their good fortune in seeing the PC party thrown into chaos less than 5 months before the election. Ditto for NDP leader Andrea Horwath. And then the race was on for a new leader. The list of potential candidates came in fast and curious. Vic Fedeli, Lisa MacLeod, Rod Phillips, Carolyn Mulrooney, Christine Elliott, Aaron O'Toole. And then just 2 days before the convention rules were set, Doug Let's Make Ontario Great Again Ford announced he'd be running too. And that's where our little saga stands today, except for one thing. In addition to requiring an entry fee of $125,000 to run in this leadership contest, because, hey, obviously the PC party doesn't want any old riffraff becoming the grand poobah, it was recently announced that the votes for party leader will be tallied electronically. Does anyone have a problem with this? Well, you should have a problem with this for 3 reasons. First, we know that several PC riding nomination meetings were rife with allegations of fraud and ballot box stuffing. And this is not hearsay. There's even a criminal investigation going on in Hamilton West, Ancaster, Dundas riding. As well, consider this. We were there to cover the PC nomination meeting for the Richmond Hill riding that took place last year on Mother's Day. The party was dead set against frontrunner and social conservative Daisy Way being its Richmond Hill representative. So just a few weeks before nomination meeting, a newcomer, Lara Coombs, suddenly entered the race, and in dramatic fashion to boot. In a very short time indeed, Coombs was somehow able to sign up a staggering 1,200 plus members. Now, I tried to find out how Coombs was able to sign up such an incredible number of new members, and what followed was the briefest of interviews.
Well, Lara, how do you respond to a lot of PC people have told us that there are so many...
Thank you so much. I gotta run.
Oh, you do? Okay.
But thank you so much.
Okay, then.
I so much appreciate it.
Now, get this. When the polls closed and the ballots were counted, an absolutely remarkable thing happened in Richmond Hill. Voting ended in a 2-way tie between Lara Coombs and Daisy Way. And under the rules governing candidate nominations, the tie-breaking vote went to Riding Association President Al Itwar. And Itwar chose Daisy Way. The Coombs camp and the PC brass was livid, but riddle me this. Why wouldn't the losing candidate, Lara Coombs, ask for a recount of the ballots? I mean, it was a tie after all. It's quite possible somebody miscounted a single ballot, but no recount was called for, so I'll leave it to your imagination why. Secondly, interim leader Vic Fedeli dropped a bombshell earlier this week when he alleged that his number one job as interim leader is to fix the rot within the PC party. That's right, the PC party is rotten, according to Fedeli, which is either disturbing or Fedeli is admitting to the worst-kept open secret in Ontario politics. And thirdly, it was also revealed earlier this week that the PC database was hacked by an outsider last November. Gulp. So in summary, allegations of ballot box fraud galore, the party brass is allegedly rotten, and the PCs are vulnerable to infiltration from outsiders. Would you trust these political keystone cops to honestly and accurately tally the electronically cast ballots of a leadership contest, especially when it is known that the elites within this party are terrified of Doug Ford becoming leader? I have 0.0 confidence in the PC party brass, and if I were Ford, I would demand an old-fashioned, old-school paper ballot process with independent scrutineers counting each and every ballot twice over, because otherwise, I'm smelling a potential screw job here that would make Pepe Le Pew scent resemble Chanel No. 5 by comparison. For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, if you like that commentary, please consider becoming a premium subscriber and never miss another Rebel video.